We are back today, guys. I got some pay dirt from Mole Nation in southern New Mexico. What did I do with that bag? Oh, here it is. I'll tell you what, to my gold room over here, I need to get this thing cleaned up, but here's that pay dirt. It comes from a spot down there by TRC, New Mexico. Mr. Joe Ray Senna, he went down there, met up with Sammy, looked at the claim and did some work over there and rat packed tons of material. This is unsearched 100%. There's no gold guarantee in here. So we're probably gonna find very, very, very little, but that's okay. It's all just for the fun of it and see what we get out of there. Mole Nation, guys, Sammy Garcia, he has one of the best, in my opinion, he probably has the best public access claim here in New Mexico that can be found. So look him up on Facebook. I'll try to get some information and put it on in the video, so you guys will know kind of how to find him. It's paid to play. He charges a daily rate. Probably has other rates too. I don't know, but I have been meaning to get down there. Haven't had a chance to. Sammy, I'm coming to see you when the weather's just right. It's going to be either a fall or a spring, since it won't be so hot at the middle of the summer. But we're gonna go ahead, guys, get this party started. I am going to maybe classify this stuff down a little bit. We're gonna run it through the VDR. Let me get all that stuff all set up, and then I'll bring you back. When I do the VDR sluice videos, they're kind of hard to film. This thing is 36 inches long. Trying to get that in the camera angle can be kind of tough at times. Here's where I catch all the material. As you can see here, here's the sluice. I throw a couple pieces of cardboard on the side of my little trim just to keep it aligned straight. We've got this baby. It is pretty level there. Let's see what this says for slope. We're burning at 10-degree angle. That'll be pretty good. When I got this thing, it did not have this union fitting on here. I added that to it just so I could take it off easy. When you buy one of these, it comes with this fitting here, but I didn't like how it was. I couldn't take the hose off very easy, so I built all of this on here so I could just unscrew it, take it off. Just works out a whole lot easier. I'll be using this speed controller today, something that I bought up on eBay. It was like $4. I made this little cover for it, and we're just gonna burn off of a battery today instead of anything else. So, but we can get this thing lit up and maybe make some adjustments here. Let the water run in the background. Told you guys this before. I cut a bucket right here and put a 3/4 of an inch notch for this to fit down into it, and then it just goes down into this bin. I notched this part out too so it could sit in there. I need to get this stuff put in something else so I can get it pre-moistened. But do you see a problem with the VDR and this material that you think might happen here? If you happen to guess that it was going to make the water just so filthy dirty, that's what it's going to do. It's going to trash out this water really, really bad. That's not going to be any fun. I don't like it when the water gets real dirty, but that's all right. We'll just deal with that challenge today and see how much gold we end up finding out of here. I have not dumped in very much into this sluice yet. That's just a very tiny little bit, and look at all that already. Man, that stuff sure looks like gold. I kind of find it hard to believe, but we shall see. I didn't classify not one little ounce of this stuff. I need to moisten up this dirt a little bit more. It's kind of too sticky. We'll run down here, get some more water in here, get a little bit more mixed up. That'll be better. Look at all that in there already. Cells are exchanging pretty good. They're not too clobbered and full yet. These are a little bit harder and harder to see as you go down just due to the lighting, but I will keep at it. We are halfway through the woods here. I slowed the water down to a snail's pace, kind of, just so you guys could see what we got going on here. Look at all those pieces of gold in here so far, and we're only halfway through. And just wait till you see that one right there. Really hard to see, can't really get a good angle, but that is a huge little picker. It was back over here, but a rock hit it and it skipped through this drop riffle and landed in there, and it's a huge one. So let me keep after it, finish this run up. That ain't no fun. We can't see anything out of there. We can see some gold down in there. There is a boatload of gold. We knew it was going to be murky like this. I'm going to let this thing just sit here and run for quite some time. Maybe I'll just sit in here and let it run for about 10 minutes. Try to get like most of all the cells cleaned out as best as possible. I'll turn this puppy off, and then we can look and see what we find on the indicator. We'll see if that big dog hops out from in there again. But so far, this happens to be a pretty banging bag of dirt, and it was probably 4 pounds of material that JoJo got out of one of those dry washes over there. Here we are at the end. Man, look at all that gold in there. And that big chunker right there, you can't hardly see it. It's half hidden and the water's a little bit dirty. But it is in there. There's probably some more stuff stashed out in that cell. I need to get this thing all cleaned up. I need to get this taken off, get this sluice out, wash out all of these cells so we can get this in a pan so we can get to panning it. Highly doubt there's any gold over there. It's all gonna be right in this zone, but this bottle here is going to be my best friend to get all of this out and thrown into a pan. Should be interesting. There's a lot of gold in there for just this small amount that I saw. I'll get all this done off camera. Once all this material's in a pan, we're going to take a look at it. Got some new stickers over here on the table. Gold Putts, Midwest Gold Fever. He sent me some stickers. Chris Goldpan Prospecting. He's over here in the corner too. Always enjoy doing a little sticker trade here and there. We're going to see if we can get rid of some of this stuff in here first. Some of this little bit chunkier material. I don't know if I have enough water in this. I don't really have enough. I think we can make it work though. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty now. Looks like it's almost pretty much all magnetite left. Boy, that scraping's about ready to drive me up the wall. Let's get this baby turned around. Get all this thrown over yonder on this side. Give her some shakes and some back and forths and some taps. We'll get that gold over here to the edge. Pretty much the only thing left is magnetite in here. Try to do a quick pan. I see 3 pieces of gold trying to get away from me. 1, 2, 3. Sneaky gold. I'm gonna have to pan this a second time. Look at all that gold in there, guys. Wow. That is one heck of an amount of gold. Bam. Look at all those big chunky pieces. That was that big piece that was hiding out in the vortex riffle. There's quite a bit of gold, probably more than a quarter. One thing about Sammy's claim down there is that he's got the best of all the worlds. And my plan is he's got a mine down there for hard rock. He's got people that go down there, do metal detecting, placer mining. So you can go down there and do all three forms, and that's kind of my plan. I'm gonna go down there. He told me, I had emailed him at one time. He said, yeah, you can camp out over there. So I'm thinking one day I'll go placer mining, the next day I'll go do some hard rock, and probably on the third day I'll run through with my 2300 and see if I can get any nuggets out of one of the mountainsides over there. We got this in the snuffer bottle. We're gonna go get this dried up and thrown on the scale to see what we get out of this. Don't have any stickers or anything for the Mole Nation. He's only on Facebook. Sammy Garcia. One more shout out for that guy. Gotta go around and show all the beautiful people out there. I'm gonna get the powder pan over here thrown on the scale, get this baby all teared out. There's the gold we found. I know. It's got quite a bit of junk in it. I was kind of a little bit lazy, I guess. .33, that's a little bit hard to see. There's the gold in the pan. For that little bitty bag, that is a damn good amount. Whenever you guys get a chance, go check them out on Facebook. Hope all you guys are doing good so far this morning. We'll be back next week with some kind of prospecting or whatnot. Goldpan and Suntan over and out.